So I will explain about light. So first, how does we see an object? This is the source of light. So from the source of light, all the rays fall on the object. This is an object. When the light gets reflected from this object fall in our eyes, the image form and we can see the object. So light fall on an object, it gets reflected, and when the image form in our eyes, we can see the object. Next, light is a form of energy, so it helps us to see an object. We can see object in presence of light, although light itself is invisible. We can't see the light. Now reflection. What is reflection of light? Returning or bouncing back of light into the same medium after striking a surface is called the reflection of light. So light fall on this surface, and after falling on this surface, it again send back to the same medium. So this is the reflection of light. Next, there are two types of sources, luminous object and non-luminous. So the object like bulb, light, diya, sun, fire, all these emit their own light. So these are luminous object. And non-luminous object, they don't emit their own light, as for example moon, ourselves. Any object that does not emit their own light are non-luminous objects. Now what is ray? Any straight line drawn along the propagation of light is called the ray. So it is represented by a straight line, and the arrow, this shows the direction in which the light is traveling. So we will use this ray diagram to explain the image formation and many things. Next is the terms used in reflection of light. So the light, this light, we can see the ray of light fall on this mirror. This ray of light is known as the incident ray. After falling on this mirror, this fall on this mirror at this point, it again send back to the same medium, and this ray is known as the reflected ray. And if I draw one perpendicular at this point, this is known as the normal. So the ray which is falling on the mirror is the incident ray. The ray again that is bouncing back from the mirror is the reflected ray, and the perpendicular is known as the normal. Now the laws of reflection. The angle made by this incident ray to the normal is known as the angle of incidence, and the angle made by this reflected ray to the normal is known as the angle of reflection. And according to the law of reflection, this angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. That means I is equal to R. This is the first law of reflection. Second law, so here it is showing angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. This is the first law. Next is the incident ray, reflected ray and normal to the reflecting surface at the point of incidence lie on the same plane. That means this incident ray, reflected ray and normal, all three will lie on the same plane at the point of reflection. Okay, so this is the second law of reflection. Next, how image formation takes place, the characteristics of image. So here this is the object, pencil is the object, and this is the mirror. Whatever we see on the mirror is the image. This is the image of this object. Now first characteristics, image form on the mirror is erect. Here you can see the image is erect. So, and second thing, it is of same size as the object. The size of the image form on the plane mirror is equal to the size of the object. This is the second characteristics. Third is the object distance from the mirror is equal to the image distance of the image from the mirror. Here it will be clear. This is the mirror. The distance between this person is the object, and the mirror, this is the object distance, and the distance of this person, the image of this person from the mirror, this is known as the image distance, and this object distance is always equal to the image distance. This is the third characteristics. Next is the image form is laterally inverted. That means when I raise my right hand, we observe that the image is raising the left hand, and on the other hand, if I raise the left hand, the image will raise the right hand. So the image is laterally inverted. And the last characteristics is the image form is virtual. And this lateral inversion is used in case of the ambulance. Always the letter ambulance, all the alphabet of this ambulance is written in this form because of the lateral inversion, so that when the image of the ambulance is seen in the mirror, it is showing ambulance. Okay, so this is all about the image formation.